Hey, what is going on, guys? So the Granblue versus Beta is finally out, and yeah, these are just some matches I had during the beta at the very end. Only the first phase is ended though, so we still have like 2 more phases, and I want to upload some footage of like some guy I thought was like pretty half decent at the game. I was having a pretty rough time finding good people at the game. So I started off playing Catalina. Catalina was really fun, but she was kind of like a little too boring for me. So I decided to use Ferry. I actually like her buttons more too. So yeah. So I was kind of like learning this matchup a little bit against this guy. I think like as the set progresses on like a little bit longer, he gets a little worse at the game, or like it's either that or I got better, you know. But I'm just playing like my Ferry neutral against him. Let's see. Yeah, so what I know about this guy is that he likes to jump after my standing medium. So I think later on in the set I started like calling him out for that. I think right now in the beta, Ferry is definitely the best character that you could play right now. So like, she does have like some like tech that people figured out, but like I'm not really trying to learn anything during the beta. I'm just trying to play some matches and have fun. So she has like some interesting tech, and from the way the game is designed, she's gonna be really good at it. But she might be a little susceptible to like the dash feature in this game. So when you press forward and guard, you get this quick dash that's like invuln. And Ferry has like a lot of recovery on her normals, so she can definitely get torn up by that. She does have a reversal, so you know she's not completely free when she's up close. I think I've probably hoping to like mash out something right there, but I messed up. Yeah, I really like this Catalina player. He was definitely one of the better people I played. He dropped his mash A combo. I don't know how that works, but okay. It was against him that I figured out like you can't just do like button to special with Ferry all the time. And it's probably the same with Catalina. You can probably dash through them. This guy actually doesn't try dashing through like after my medium. So I'm wondering how that works out in this matchup, because I think it'd be pretty annoying for me to deal with. Yeah, I was dashing super. Oh my god. I have to check if Heavy has its own mash auto combo. Of course, he mashes super. Kind of saw that coming. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like skip past like the lobby stuff and just go straight in between the matches, because the lobby stuff does take a while and there's some mess up things going on. So yeah, no interruptions. And I have like a lot more footage as well. This is actually like during like the last like 2 hours of the first beta phase. So there's tons of matches before it where I was just like trying to learn the game, and I was playing Catalina and fighting against other random people like Charlotta's and Lancelot's and stuff, but a lot of them didn't really like pick up the game like this guy did. And I'm not about to go into like streamer streams and like hunt people down and stuff, because like they're playing with their subs and stuff, so, and their friends, so I'm like struggling to find like good players. The game is really easy to pick up, so like I'm actually amazed at like how they made this game like probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest, fighting game just to pick up and play. For now, at least. That's my impressions right now. Because like the other Arceus, like the other 2 games that they try to make that was like really easy to play was Dragon Ball and BlazBlue Cross Tag. And those 2 are team games, so like there's always going to be like that depth that comes to like using like your assists and all that kind of stuff. And also team games are fast enough to where like net play is like almost impossible to actually just enjoy. So this game might play a little bit better than those two online. And also the frame delay is like kind of like lies in this game. A lot of times the frames just either I'm just like really new to the game and I'm like a beginner, so I don't really notice it as much, but I don't really feel as much delay as I was expecting. At the same time though, I'm finding it's like people from the West Coast, so, and most anime games people are playing on the East Coast, online at least. See, like he jumps over that and he can punch that, so I should have went for instant overhead and destroyed him, but oh well. Yeah, I didn't really like start using instant overhead until like a little bit later. I started actually like really using it. Yeah, he went for throw. Tried to air him, but I whiffed. Yep, auto combo on the super. Yeah, Catalina has this other super that's like a spoiler for like the for like her like upgrade. So like in another video I have, I think it was like unlisted now, but like in another video I had, I was talking about how like Catalina's going through that phase where she feels like really weak in the story and she needs to get stronger, and everyone else is getting all these upgrades while she's like being just useless. So her super in this game is basically her with the power up that I was talking about like months ago. So yeah, like it finally happened, I guess. Also, it's funny how like in the previous video I had where I was talking about the roster, how I was just like Ladiva doesn't even have an SSR, and then it turns out Ladiva has an SSR now. So like and had the event like just for that character, I was kind of amazed. I was like, man, side games are really trying to just market these characters with their in-game events now. That's actually amazing. But yeah, for how I feel about the game, I think the game is definitely like, I'm definitely in the honeymoon phase right now, so like I don't know if I actually how much I want to enjoy the game like as people get better and better. I normally have a lot of fun fighting games when like people are like trying out stuff and like figuring it out, and then once people get into like the more competitive aspect of the games, I'm like out of there pretty much. Also, I get bored of games like really quickly, so I end up just like losing the commitment to actually getting better at the game. Strangely enough though, this game felt kind of nice to pick up because I've played other games that are like this, where like there's not like, a lot of chains, and it's just you press a single button. Right there, I don't know what I was doing right there. Ferry's buttons are so scary. He should be doing like, he should be 5Bing a little bit more, but he seems to like just want to go for the jump in to get like an actual combo in. Because you don't get like a lot off of like single normal button presses into jump low. I don't know how I fucked that up. That should have been game. I deserve to lose this round. I don't actually know what happened in these matches, so. Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember. I definitely remember that. I was like, God damn, am I a plus on that any time? But I think she might be a plus like if you do it like the super right angle. She has like 3 versions of that dive. So and okay, yeah. I'm definitely like challenging like when they're like plus on block or not. Yeah, I love her. All her buttons are so good. They're too broken. I'm hoping to play like a different character though, like when the game comes out, because right now I'm looking at Ferry. Catalina is actually like, she's too boring, man. I mean, I know like I actually like that character type, but man, because the game there's like no depth to it really. Well, like there's no like surface level depth to it, so really all you're gonna do with Catalina is like EX into stuff. Also, most characters, like their combo routes, they have like kind of like nothing for combo routes. Ferry can at least set up some stuff, so it's pretty interesting how like she actually has like an actual toolkit for a fighting game. It's like a newer fighting game. Well, it's like everyone else is playing like a different game than her. And the fact that she just destroys people's neutral. Okay, yeah, this was really good. Yeah, that was really good. I was always wondering, like, after I do like a jump rumble, he should just like DP me. But I'm wondering if I can actually block that. But that's something I'll figure out like when I get the game, whenever it comes out.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping like honestly, because of the way the game plays, like it's not going to be like as super cool and anime as I was hoping for, because it doesn't play like BlazBlue, it doesn't play like Guilty Gear, it doesn't even play like Under Night. It plays like its own thing. It doesn't play like Persona like at all either. So it's such its own thing that like I'm not expecting any character to have like a really super flashy moveset or anything like that in the game. It's really, I think it's kind of unfortunate that I have to think that way, because I like my fighting is a little bit more flashy. So this one is not really like my cup of tea, to be honest. I like playing it, it's fun and all, but it's not really like it's not really like what I'm used to playing. Okay, I got bodied. And yeah, he has no options against that. Yeah, chipping is pretty dangerous in this game. I naturally go towards like buttons that are really good, and I think I realized all her B normals or medium normals, they're all like the best way to play this character. So that's how I pretty much been playing characters. B button when they're getting close, A button, and anti-air with 2C. Yep. And auto combo chains are pretty whack in this game, to be honest, because you have to be so close for it to actually trigger that. And I don't know if you can actually like, I don't think you can actually cancel them to other normals. So all you can really do is cancel them to overhead or like special moves. So like the pressure in this game is really weak, I think. And the best way to like mix up your pressure is probably with throw, or like if you're using like Ferry, like instant overhead.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, looking at this. You have DPNs here. Alright, this is when I started realizing, hey, maybe I should do like the dash movement thing more. There's actually a lot more matches than this. Really, I think he should like, I don't know what he should do like after I do like a rising normal, but definitely do something. Tarzan. Yeah, that's when I realized the little orb thing does not last forever. Anti-air. Like, you know, it's like as like the set progresses, he starts respecting me more and more, and it gets like a little bad for him. He really wants to get in. That's the thing. The thing is, she has her. I really don't know why she has an EXDP. Like, it doesn't make any sense for our character archetype. She should not have an EXDP. Unless like the thing's like not invo on frame 1, but like when I've been using it, it's been really good. Yeah, I thought he was going for throw. Yeah, there he goes trying to try out new things, and it's just not working out. Right now this will chip him if he gets hit, so Yep, he ran right into that. He was kind of forced to because you can't like cancel your dash in this game. So when you're dashing, you're actually like vulnerable to getting hit while you're dashing.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yep. He starts realizing how to use the counter a little bit more as the set goes on. He starts realizing this might be like my option for this matchup. Even though she takes damage with the counter, I don't know why she takes damage. I mean, it's kind of like in Granblue where you're not actually getting like a full cut when you're playing Granblue. So they kind of brought that over here where she's still taking damage when she does her counter thing. I think that's like her light wall skill. Yeah, he started playing better neutral. Man, I really love Ferry's theme, by the way. Yeah, this song is like really good. I actually have a soundtrack. I had to get the soundtrack for a skin, so.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, when I was playing Granblue, I definitely started off like a light team, and she was like the first character I surprise ticketed. And after that, like I was just playing like Amira, John, and Ferry for like the longest. It was dangerous. And then the games I kind of transitioned to more limited units. Damn, I got destroyed. But yeah, that's pretty much like Granblue Versus right now. I'm gonna upload like more matches later. All right.